Yeah, I can tell you. I can tell you why I did it. Just give me a second. I didn't know anyone would want to hear why I did it in the first place. Heck, even I don't know why. I know you've heard about it. Don't tell me you haven't, because I can see the expressions on your goddamn faces. I know. We all know. Oh, it's me, all right. The girl who broke into the teacher's room to print out his final exam when he was out on a pizza break. Preposterous, isn't it? Listen, go take a look at my grades or something. They aren't too bad. I'm doing fine in math. With a scholarship, I could even go to college. I couldn't go without one anyways, not that my mom would care. If I passed chemistry, I'd be able to finally get away from here. Think about that, huh? I could get away from this place. I just want to believe I have some potential, you know? I have a few questions. What kind of teacher doesn't even do his job and thinks that he deserves to go on a pizza break while the rest of his students sit and study for hours on end until they can't even feel their own hands anymore? Yeah, I can sit down and tell him that I don't understand the chemistry homework, but I don't think he even cares. Yes, Marie, what is it? You don't understand the workbook pages? Have you tried reading the textbook? Try reading it aloud. Oh, and you failed the last exam? I suppose you didn't try hard enough. You ought to put all your time into it if you truly want to succeed. You did? Then how come you're barely passing this class? You want what? You know, I told Mr. Brown to please help me and tutor me once. Please, please, please. I practically groveled at his feet. Waving a $20 bill in the air, that's more than what the majority of us students get paid every day at the shitty pizza shop down the road. I should know. I work there. All I wanted was 30 minutes to ask questions about the homework, but he told me no. He said he needed to go home and prepare a warm and home-cooked dinner for his kids. Does he even know the truth? Does he? Does he know that none of us ever get any home-cooked meals? Yet this teacher wants to pamper and spoil his children. Oh, I've seen his princesses. Dressed up in frilly pink dresses. You know, my friend's mom saved up money for 2 years to rent a dress for her quinceañera. 2 whole years. Fair, isn't it? No, it isn't fair. I tried to pay this man, this teacher, and he wouldn't help me. What's a teacher's job description again? What do teachers get paid to do? Huh? I'm not a genius, but I know they don't get paid to mull around and drag their asses along while we struggle with stoichiometry. God. I guess I won't be going to college if I get in trouble for trying to cheat on this test. I'm sure there are plenty of restaurants hiring, but I don't know if I want to live like that, like this, for the rest of my life. Nothing ever works out for me. Nothing. And if I get in a whole bunch of trouble for this, when I'm older, I want to be an engineer. I want to do some good in the world, maybe rebuild some of the infrastructure around here, fix the bridge downtown, maybe redesign the metro. Don't you see? I have a future. Before I signed up for this class, I asked my counselor about it because I was worried. She always has those big bags under her eyes. I don't know why. I guess she's a workaholic or something. Of course you can take chemistry. Don't you worry a bit. I didn't have the prerequisite. Something Mrs. Woodbridge should have told me, but maybe she was preoccupied. She thought I was some other girl who'd already taken the prerequisite, but I don't blame her too much. And she's got 1,000 kids in every grade and only 24 hours in a day. Sure, she's overworked and underpaid. Too much work, my ass. Workaholic, my ass. Okay, if I'm going to be truly honest, I regret stealing that test from Mr. Brown. I shouldn't have done it. The only thing I wanted was to pass the damn class. I was on the edge of passing and failing, and I knew that I wouldn't have enough time to study and work outside of class. Now, even if it's community college, I'm willing to go anywhere for higher education. It's better than nothing. I can make it work. The juries, what do you think? What will kicking me out of this school and into the streets do? Do you want to set a good example for other juries? Do you want me to go out onto the streets and become some drug addict that sells her mother's jewels to buy a few grams of crack, do you? Do you want me to end up like my mother? I've been trying my whole life to not become her. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I'm using my economic status and history as an excuse for being the lazy bum I am. After all, plenty of kids wrestle a job and school at the same time. God, I'm pathetic. You might as well expel me right now. I'm sure you worked your ass to get where you are right now, huh? You don't feel a single drop of pity for me. I cheated, yeah. And I deserve to be punished for it. It's not a felony, but it certainly isn't a misdemeanor either. Sorry, I wouldn't know, but what I do know is that I want a second chance. Every kid at this school deserves a second chance. I mean, you hear me, Mr. Brown, Miss Woodbridge? Listen to me. I was set up to fail. I don't want to end up like the rest of them. Broken and alone. Please. You know what? Fuck this. I've seen this. I've seen you destroy students' lives my whole life because you don't and you never will care. Thanks for listening anyway.